Okay, here we are today for our very first lesson in training Aravis. Now, before we get into this, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert trainer. I do feel very confident to train animals, though. I've trained my cat. I have trained my born deaf Border Collie that was around, that we got around this age. She's passed now, but I've trained her to do incredible things despite her complete deafness, along with a multitude of other animals. So when it comes to training them, I not only feel inept, I've also been reading a bunch and trying to go down the path of learning how to really teach a Border Collie to herd. Some of the videos are really hard to find online, so I figured why not do it step by step myself and then share throughout the process. Now, before we go any further, this little girl is only about 13 weeks. She is a little bit younger than I expected to start with her because most of the time it's going to be about 16 weeks before they show high drive. But she is showing so much drive, it's actually a little bit hard to manage her around my free-ranged chickens. So instead of just letting her learn bad habits, we're going to get her started almost immediately at 13 weeks into learning certain commands and really just honing in her natural ability to be able to move stock. Drive is the dog's natural instinct to want to push, move, or collect livestock. Not every dog, even a Border Collie, has that natural drive where they find value and like this almost incessant urge to move forward, to just chase them and bring them together. She is showing so much of that, but not every Border Collie or dog has that. So drive in a Border Collie is the push to want to collect or move or chase after livestock. Now right here, we have set up a round pin. If we were doing sheep or starting out with sheep, this round pin would be different and it would be bigger because the sheep would maybe knock it over. But for now, I have this nifty little thing that some friends gave me and I threw up, and it's going to be perfect for these little ducks. We are using Indian runner ducks for this. And we're using Indian runner ducks because even though ducks collect a lot like sheep, Indian runner ducks are going to be better for this. Now, let me also explain why we are able to use ducks in place of sheep. Ducks, just like sheep, want to be near each other. If you've ever seen chickens or gone after chickens or tried to collect chickens, they all scatter as they run away. Ducks, on the other hand, as you'll see in just a minute, have a natural tendency to collect together exactly like you would see sheep. So that's perfect for teaching and training a young Border Collie who has absolute drive to go around, collect, and move them. I could do this out in the open in the field with the ducks, but because she's so young and the ducks are untrained with this, it's gonna go smoother in here. Number two, the reason why it's round is so that the ducks, as they're going and trying to get away from the dog, they don't get stuck in corners. And it will help me tell the dog and train the dog which direction is which, because she's not gonna get hung up, but she's gonna have that drive to want to run around in circles. Let's go, come on, come on. Come on. You can get them now. Let's go. All right, good girl. There you go. Good girl. Easy, easy, easy. Good girl. Easy, easy. Good girl. All right, back up, back up. Okay, before I really get into this, you can see her. That's called drive when she wants to push the animals forward. We need to be able to hone in when she goes left and right around them. And I want to praise her for things that she's doing right. And she's young enough right now that, good girl, good girl. She's not going to get the movements exactly the way I want. Oh, see, she went back to collect that one. I want to encourage a proper distance, which is called balance. And that balance is the ability to place herself in a proper position so that she doesn't put too much pressure on the sheep, or in this case, the ducks. Walk on. So at this point, I'm gonna start saying some of the commands that I'm going to be familiarizing her with. Again, I'm not expecting that she's going to learn them right this second. But I am going to, if she walks in one direction around them, I'm going to say the command that I would say when I want her to listen to me. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Easy, easy. And that would be away. Counterclockwise is away, away, away. So as she goes counterclockwise around them, I'm also going to want to kind of try to position myself. Go back. In the center. So she gets that she's going to walk them to me. Away. Good girl. Good girl. Away. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Away. Good girl. Good girl. And I don't want to push her or the ducks too much. If I see her getting bored, we're going to end it. So who knows how long this is going to take. Good girl. Away. Good girl. Away. Good girl. Good girl. Away. Good girl. Now what I'm going to end up probably doing is getting her on a lead so that I can direct her movements. Because right now she's favoring her left side. Away, good girl. And I want her to also do her right side so I can say the other command to her, which is come by. Away. Back up. I don't want you to touch them. I don't want you to touch them. Good girl, good girl. Come by. Back up. Hold. Good girl. Hold. All right, wait. Look back. Walk on. Good girl, good girl. Walk on. Look back. Good girl, look back, go. All right, so if you're curious on why I'm doing it this way, where I'm just saying the commands even though she doesn't know it, it's because Border Collies are smart enough to figure out the thing that I'm talking about. So as she's doing the thing that I want her to do, like right now, would be a lie down, I'm going to say the command. Because right now, she's not going to pick it up, but she's going to familiarize her movements with the words I'm saying. A lot like if she was doing it and I had a clicker and I did like a double click for one way and then a single click for a different way, or a triple click for a lie down, she would be able to figure that out. There is something that people say about Border Collies is if you yell something enough at them, eventually they're going to figure out what you're saying. It's just because they are that smart. Now that there's a lull and she seems to be a little bit relaxed, I'm going to explain some of the commands. So these are considered international terms, and away, if I say away, it means that I want her to go counterclockwise to me. And then if it's come by, it is clockwise. I heard somebody explain it this way. Here she goes. Counterclockwise is away from time, and then clockwise is you're coming by time. The other thing is walk on, is after I have her lie down on the ground, I'm going to want her to get up and walk on and continue with what she's doing in a forward motion. Or I would have her get up and go clockwise or counterclockwise. The other thing that's super important is a lie down. She's really not going to get that right now. She does know sit and lie down outside of this context, but she's too young to really go after that yet and do exactly what I want her to do. And then the last one, the major one, is that will do. That'll do. And that one basically means we're all done. The reason why we use that'll do is because it's not normally something you say, because I could say to the ducks, come here. I could say to another dog, come. I could say to a kid. I can say a lot of stuff. You want that command to be so on point that she knows exactly what we're saying. We're done. We're done here, and I mean it. Oh, one of the other things is, this is a really crucial stage. I want to encourage this behavior. By no means do I want to discourage her chasing after or having interest in the livestock. So I have to have a delicate balance of encouraging her to do this while also getting her to do the right thing, the thing that I want her to do. Look at her prowling. That's the prowl that Border Collies do that you want to see. She's working on her balance to where she's keeping the livestock at a nice distance and she's watching them. So look, this is natural. I'm not training any of this. I'm just going to help her understand certain terms that she already knows what to do. Come on. Well, that's it for today. I think she got a little bit bored with me doing the camera and everything. So the next few days, I'm actually just going to do this without showing it so I can keep her excitement and encouragement high. And then we'll check back in a few days and we'll see how that goes. Good girl. I know, you're distracted. It's okay. You can go. Let's go. Come by. Let's go. Come by. Good girl. Come on. Let's get him.